just so that everyone knows where we are. So in terms of camera department, so we now have set up, I think there's nothing else to set up on the dolly shots, so all of that's ready to go so that we can start looking at how the shot looks and exercising it, and then we can move to this shot as well, the wider from the back.
Yeah, the panning shot, yeah.
So that's all done. We haven't touched yet the close-ups, so in this afternoon we have to also, after we tested all of the wider shots, we have to test the close-up shots. We have another camera, we'll set all of that up and do that. In terms of lighting, Ollie, it's there, right? There's nothing else to do.
A few, I mean, you know, we'll probably need to move the book light around a little bit. We might not, I'm hoping that we might not need to too much.
Yeah.
But it just depends, like for the shot, when you're kind of shooting through this way. One thing I was just thinking about, when you are shooting through that panel, are we going to have to kind of move all this stuff in the background?
Well, that's why I'm not sure yet. We'll see how tight we are.
Okay.
Because we need to figure out the diopters and the zooms and all of that stuff there. So once we know that, we'll know how we look. But
I'm hoping that won't be dangerous. I'm hoping it will be tight.
Yeah.
If we have diopter as well, that'll be way out.
We've got,
exactly.
We've got more polyboards, so it could just be a case of just bringing
flagging
that polyboard in.
Yeah. So lighting is almost there. I think everyone's happy with how everything looks.
It'd be good to get talent in just so I can see how it's going to look with the makeup on.
With the makeup, I've talked about that. I think the one thing that we don't want is hot spots on her, especially that's going to be kind of like a sweaty look.
They're doing that now,
so
I think we've got a chance to do the final setups whilst they're doing that, and then we can pull talent in. I'm also think it's important to see where Toby wants to go as well in each of the setups.
I think we should synchronize that. I think we should bring her in once we're at the cutout shots, because those are the close-ups where we can see her face properly. So up until then we still have to look at the shot, kind of like practice that shot a bit, practice this shot here, and then once we're at the cutout we can bring her on. Meanwhile Camilla can stand in. Okay.
From my point of view, like I said, they're sort of looking at costume, they're looking at using the pole to bandage the leg, putting on bits of makeup and stuff. I'd like to get to a point possibly where we definitely get talent in, but also maybe just do a bit of blocking and stuff just ahead of tomorrow. And then I really like, if it's possible, to do it to capture some kind of cutaway B-roll stuff towards the end of the day, just to accelerate the process for tomorrow.
We'll get the other camera that's not there because we have the bigger focal length on it.
It's nice to get some nice pull focus stuff and some just bits of detail.
Sound, are we happy with how we're setting up there? Are we missing anything?
I need to see how it is with the boom first, and then once everything's all finalised, just with the props, maybe put the plant if needed.
Is there going to be an issue with your having a plant in there if the practicals are on and working? Is the potential of
there is a potential for it.
I was going to say, because they're analog, aren't they? So.
And there's a potential for that to be with all of my radios.
I know, that's what I was just thinking.
But we can tell it does look like it's a much lower megahertz than I'm on.
Okay.
So.
You're going to have a straight leg. You're going to be kind of like sat like that with the leg straight out.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just discussing that maybe what we'll do, we won't have a broken leg, we'll have a badly sprained ankle all kind of bandaged up, and then she can bend her leg. It's just that she can't get off the mountain because of her ankle.
Yeah, but we're not going to see it in the shot.
Well, we need to at some point. But yeah.
Okay. Right, and action. fine to pull on this one if we're facing that way and you're pulling.
This thing here.
Yeah.
And action. You will be out before then, so
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
Ray.
are we happy with lighting in this situation? Let's
Yeah,
move,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
move to the panel then. All right.
Beautiful.
And the headset on. And action.
Can you hear me? Please come through.
When she's trying to reach is going to be that you see now on the screen, and then I'm going to put a diopter on so that is close to her eyes when she's repairing stuff, and then close like macro of what
Yeah.
she's doing with her
Yeah,
hand.
yeah,
So
yeah.
should we try that now?
Okay, so
Oh, okay, brilliant.
We're going to take B-roll shots of the set.
Okay, fantastic. Cool.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
action. And do it again. So lean in. Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
4B, take 1.
Okay, action. Cut.
Okay.
Cool, I'm happy with that. You
Yeah.
happy with that?
Yeah. Cool.
Pick up
Yeah.
some spots on.
Right, so Barry ran some test shots, did some B-roll as well. How did that all go for you?
Great. I think there's a bit of hiccups here and there, as it usually is with technology, when you have so much technology in one room, film stuff. But really pleased so far. We actually came up with a really nice shot for kind of like setting the scene, which was really great. It was also impromptu, which was amazing. So really nice. We actually managed to get everything except for one shot, but I think it's not very difficult to figure out tomorrow. So we're in a good place for tomorrow. Tested everything, tested the outfits, tested the various lightings, setups and angles and everything. So tomorrow is all about shooting. We're gonna come early in the morning and just start shooting. And actually we set up for the first shot, which is quite important as always, like the dolly in. Everyone's been on it all day long. And yeah, excited for tomorrow. I'm super tired. I can barely talk. It's been intense, right? To get everything, things not working, and I think what sucks the most energy out of you is like just stuff not happening the way you wanted them to, and then you have to come up with ideas on how to fix those things. But super pleased, tired, but it's good tiredness, right? It's like I'm satisfied. I feel accomplished for the day. So, but it wasn't possible with everyone around. Like everyone's been just pulling super hard, and very talented crew we're working with. So I'm pleased. Some of the shots look just impeccable. Like very I hate this word. I started hating this word, cinematic, but very cinematic, very cool. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm already excited to see the edit, and we haven't even shot the darn thing. But yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow morning with extra information on what's happening on set.